And we are live. What is going on, everyone, in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. We are on XRP here on the 4-hour, man. We've officially broken to the upside of the falling wedge here as we get into the Monday open tomorrow. Fellas, looking pretty good. We got ETF week. All right, still looking for like Brad or Ripple to say something officially on the that 1 billion XRP like fundraise through start buying XRP pretty much through a SPAC. What's up, Messy Leo, Mr. Pace? Audio cracking. You guys can hear that too? I thought that was just from the feedback in the mic. It's weird. This headset, it'll do this cracking thing like sometimes, not all the time. Test. Yeah. Dang, I didn't. I thought that was just for my end. I don't think you guys could hear that too. Yeah, static on the mic. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't happen all the time with this mic. Montoya Yell, I got out 100% at 330, thinking about maybe buying a little back. I mean, at this level, you're just pretty much, you're getting so much more XRP for your money. Like, through the trade, it's like you made no, like, money if you buy back in, but it's like you just increased your XRP bags by about a 30% basis. I don't know, because I honestly, I don't see going down from here being, like, possible. Unplug it and replug it. I already tried that. I mean, I don't know why it does that. Test. Yeah, it's still there. I don't know. Why does it do that, dude? Like unplug, replug? Because it's not like a broken mic. It doesn't do this all the time. Testing. Oh my god, I fixed it. Hey, dude, look, you just unplug it, plug it back in. There you go. Montoya, yeah, exactly. I'm pretty pleased. We bought a house, but I might get a little bit of my crypto back. Oh, dang. All right, dude, the house play. Right on. I mean, it's just like realistically, XRP is in just... I mean, it's just in a pullback. I mean, it's just normal, just parabolic activity, like especially like a zone right here, which was very similar to when XRP first left like the half a penny range. It did this like same thing. It's like several months of just kind of chopping back and forth, and then it continued. So I'm keeping a close eye here on this 4-hour wedge. It broke out of it, but really just from the time axis just kind of continuing. But I mean, it's broken out to the upside. So I'm wondering if getting into ETF week in this Monday open, you know, Cobb and dump every time. Dude, it's 239, bro. It's not even, what do you mean dump? There is no dump. It's in the banana zone. Ask Tommy, so after the ETFs are approved, XRP will hit 290. Maybe the price was priced in already. Maybe this price was priced in already. Yeah, I mean, I think XRP ETF approval, when it does happen, I think the reason why like it will affect the price of XRP so much is because just the general market is not expecting it or even like trying to price it in. It's like here we are tomorrow heading into ETF week, and it's like you don't really see the market like, oh, like trying to price it in like they did with Ethereum or Bitcoin. Because I remember with Bitcoin, the ETF like pending approval was so hyped up, and I mean, and Bitcoin was pumping. Same with Ethereum. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum, it was like, okay, well, those are the top two coins. Of course, they're going to get ETFs, and people price it in. And if anything, I remember when the Bitcoin ETFs got approved, it started dumping. People were just like selling the news on it because it was so just like expected, right? I'm not getting that same vibe with XRP. The vibe with XRP that the market is telling us is just that, like, oh, the market is not expecting an approval to happen. So if that does come in, then it's like, I think you're going to start seeing XRP just get right back to 3. Montoya, to everyone watching, just to make sure to know what life-changing actually means compared to what you're risking. I wanted to sell at higher levels, but I realized I had enough money to change my life. Yeah, right? Yeah. And 330, you sold it like an excellent level too. I mean, at 330, that's the thing. Because like no one even really thought there was a chance of a pullback, right? Yeah, I'm really happy for you, man. Yeah. Because again, yeah, like the concept of like life changing is kind of different for everyone. You know, some people are like, you know, they just want like private jet mansion, you know, things like that. Some people like Montoya are just like, hey, if I can own a home outright, I mean, that's life changing. You know, no more landlords. That's where I'm really looking for. In the next like 5 years of my life, that is my plan. I've kind of put that whole, you know, getting like a cool BMW or a cool fucking Porsche or something. I've kind of really like put that off in the back of my mind where I'm kind of like, you know what, I need to get to a point where like I don't need to have a landlord anymore. So Montoya, I think I'm probably going to try to do the same thing as you where, you know, run a season or a cycle of XRP just really well and like just kind of have a plan to where, yeah, sell a chunk and then, dude, just put that right into getting, you know, my own property. But yeah, dude, happy for you, man. It's really good to hear. Austin Cobb, XRP memes are coming back to life. I know I've seen that, man. Drop has I don't even know who made that coin. Drop like the bottom of the weekly wick to the top of the weekly wick has been like a 3x. So I don't know if it's just that one whale that bought. I don't think that's what really started sending it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people are kind of starting to realize that, like during the crypto flash crash, as you can obviously see on the screen here, the XRP memes like did not care. Like those things didn't go down. And I think if they were like way up, they probably would have gone down. But I mean, it sort of just proved that like all of them are bottomed out. Like the Fuzzy Army Phoenix drop. Like, I mean, dude, they're so bottomed out. Like all the holders that are in are not selling. Like, dude, it's the literal bottom. And I think that's what you're seeing. Like why they're starting to move up is because, dude, it's just the crypto flash crash came in and those things stayed stable. They didn't even like go up in volume or anything. They just stayed stable. Right now, I mean, if they were all like kind of peaking at an all-time high, like sure they would have probably went with the market. But it's just they're so bottomed out where there is no sellers left down there. No one's selling down there. You know, need to first ledger live stream. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like I can only launch that once, so I'm just gonna wait for the perfect time to do so. I don't think now is like the good time. Montoya, it was a hard decision, but I came to peace with what if it goes higher. I had to wait 2 months to use my money because my ledger made it impossible for me to move to prove it wasn't fraud because I had enough for 20% down. Okay. Yeah, the what if it goes higher? That's the whole narrative behind crypto is really just what if it goes higher, you know. If it does, then I mean you're just gonna have to live with it. Like you have to mentally live with like, okay, 100% exited, you got a property, changed your life, and then it's like, can you live with the fact of waking up to like a $10, $15 XRP, you know? Like can you live with that? And it's like, you know what? It's like, hey, you got your property, you're super fucking happy, life is amazing, and it's like, you know, you can live with that. And again, like everyone has like, you know, different XRP bag sizes and goals and things like that. But generally speaking, I mean, I think it's safe to say we are going higher by the end of the year. We're just at a point with XRP where it's never been as good as it has been now, and it's historically just ranging right below like the macro high levels for just a full year, and it's like I don't think it does all this to just like go back down, you know. I don't know. Austin, yep, that's why this whale has likely moved and recognized everyone that is left is completely diamond handed and has no intention. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're just so bottomed out. It's like, yeah, yeah, they're completely bottomed out. You saw like a little bit of capitulation with drop where it was getting down to like 1.7, 1.9 or something, and then I think even getting like Army down to like 6 or 7 mil, and it's just yeah, you get to these levels where it's like everyone that's in is like a diehard XRP person. They've placed their bets on what they believe are going to be like the top runners of this chain when that season inevitably comes back. And I mean, yeah, it's a really obvious play. Like it's a really obvious play because like even with what we went through with an XRP meme season, having like multiple 30 to 100 mil runners, like dude, XRP memes are still very like untapped. And with having and also I think like this whale guy and stuff kind of considering is that like in the crypto just the general meme space there is a lot of trenchers that like they start like rotating to other chains and stuff, like they just had like a big rotation into Binance chain, um, and then sometimes they rotate to Tron or they rotate to like XPL. That was a really recent thing, so it's like they do scout for opportunities on other chains. And then when XRP, freaking, doubles from here, yeah, and then the market cap of XRP rises and Ripple keeps building the TVL on the XRP ledger, which is not, Ripple doesn't like, not the only thing that's going to raise TVL, but they're building the stable coin for the ledger. And then when liquidity in that stable coin gets really, really, really high, that attracts a lot of, it's naturally just going to attract users because they have a super liquid, like, DeFi, like off ramp, off and on ramp, you know. Yeah, OGs aren't selling. Yeah. Montoya like 50K to 10K in 2021. I took zero profit and was annoyed because my cost basis was like 45 cents. Yeah. Yeah, the Neptune trade. I've been watching this. It's been stable at like 10. Dude, I swear to God, this is like a massive hidden gem, bro. I swear, dude. Like this is like, because like really any privacy coin, any layer one privacy coin is like, I think such an obvious play for like the next 5 years. Because you're only gonna see like, yeah, you're gonna see more crypto adoption for sure, but like you're also gonna see more of that like that government kind of control and regulation start to come in, and the privacy coins. Um, I mean that's really like that really is what crypto was kind of meant for, like originally like the cypherpunks, um, where you have these ledgers of like the government can't do anything, they can't see anything, no one can point. I mean, there's just nothing there, right? But yeah, that Neptune cache is freaking. It's crazy because the algorithm is not like CPU, GPU, ASIC, hard drive. Like no, it's like a memory hardened algorithm. So it doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, it does, but it also doesn't like what you're like the base thing you're mining with. But the biggest part of it is how much memory. And I wonder if they did that to kind of like raise the barrier to like mine it so that it like, yeah, I don't know. And then they also they're like half the block rewards are locked for 3 years, kind of making it impossible for people to pool mine like reliably without I don't know. It's like they did some like anti ASIC algorithm, but it's also like it's like anti pool mining to like not let it get centralized. It's I don't know. It's fascinating. Messi Leo, did you see the guy who lost $3 million in XRP? Yeah, yeah, I did. I looked more into that today. Supposedly, it's not a cold wallet. He was on a hot wallet, and then he got socially engineered by someone or a group in Cambodia, and the funds are already like completely washed and gone. Like it's yeah, it's sad. I mean, at this point in crypto, like I am a huge proponent of like self custody, right? But we're starting to get to the point where it needs to be banks and institutions like custodying it at this point. Like, i I'm a huge like activist of like self custody because that is like really the only way right now you can like you really own coins, you know. But we're getting to the point where it just needs to be banks holding this shit, bro. It really does. Because like, what you think this is the last guy that's gonna lose like millions in XRP to like some hacker or it's not, that's the thing. It's not like hacking. It's just your kid got socially engineered, dude. Like I don't know. I think the story was he believed he was talking to like an Elapal support person. Um, I don't know. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. And then through this, like the Zach XBT was like talking about how these like crypto recovery firms are like, dude, they're even like they're about as predatory as the people trying to scam you. Like these like crypto recovery firms, dude, they'll charge like anywhere from like 3 to 15 grand to like get all the data on like where your funds went, and they're just like that's all they can give you is data. They're not actually going to help you get it back. I don't know. Yeah, the video is blasted all over like propaganda. I don't know. Just like when you talk to anybody, like I don't know, like because with your crypto, dude, as long as you just don't like, I mean, I don't know, how did he lose it? I really don't know. So he was talking to someone who he thought was a support agent or a scam call, and especially if they call you first, that's even like that's like obviously a scam. If you reach out to if you try to reach out to them, that's like less likely of being a scam. But even if you're talking to a real support agent, like, you still don't give private keys because you don't know anything about that support agent. They could go rogue, dude, for freaking 3 million XRP. Is Cobb or Sora 2 we were seeing? Nah, dude, nah. AI is getting pretty to the point where like on Instagram Reels, people are like can't even tell something's AI. Messi Leo, if you lost all your XRP, what would you do? 100% YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Go find a freaking 30-story building or something, bro. I lose all my XR. Dude, I couldn't like. I don't think I could continue living, bro. That's. Yeah. I mean, I've been like scammed through like sub $100 like debit card transactions. You know, because I'm the type of guy that like I find like new interests and like hobbies like kind of all the time, and you know sometimes find websites where you can like try to do something kind of cool, and then it ends up being a scam. I'm like, oh shit. But that's what's good about like if you get scammed on like a debit card, bro. It's like, hey, just call your bank and be like, yeah, bro, this is a scam, and you just reverse. But that's the thing about the blockchain is that there is no reversal unless the hack is big enough to where industry participants come together and they do a reorg of the blockchain. They did that with Bitcoin, like 2 or 3 times up until now. He put his cold wallet keys onto his hot wallet. It was user error. But I mean, he was putting his cold wallet keys into a real legit hot wallet. I mean, unless he was directed by a fake support agent to like put it into like some clone wallet off of like the Google Play Store, which is like really easy to get approved to get onto. So maybe he put it into like a dummy one or like a clone one that wasn't real. I don't know. I'm surprised there wasn't more like. I mean, if you're gonna deal with $3 million in crypto, maybe like don't fucking do anything with your private keys at all. Maybe that could have helped. Like, do you import your cold wallet keys into a hot wallet? It's no longer a cold wallet. Elapal has a hot wallet and a cold wallet. Yeah. I don't know. Like a guy like that would really benefit from a spot XRP ETF. Because what's nice about it is, okay, sure, there's like some 0.1, 0.2% yearly like ETF fee. But you know what? It's like it's a part of the United States, securities market where like everything is tied to your name and your social and like who you really are. So I mean, because you never hear about like, oh my god, I got my 1,000 Nvidia shares scammed from me. It's like you never hear about that because you can't. It's a centralized system, so it's like that's not going to happen, right? I feel like as an industry, this is like the next wave of custody is basically just going to be through these ETFs. I've even seen OG Bitcoiners on Twitter that they get a lot of hate for it, which doesn't make any sense. But there is like OG Bitcoiners with millions of dollars in Bitcoin that they come out publicly and say like, yeah, I've taken my Bitcoin, my self-custody Bitcoin, and I've just rotated all the funds into an ETF. And people are like, what did you do, man? Well, it's like, well, yeah, hey, at least his money's now. It's like, you don't really got to worry about anything. It's a security. So I think now more than ever, we could really benefit. Like a guy like that with 3 million XRP could really benefit from, yeah, just having real XRP spot ETFs. You could just rotate your funds into that, and then, dude, even if people like try to scam you, it's like still wouldn't even work. Sleepy Cato, I think people play too much with their wallets trading memes like, oh, look, there's something I can get more XRP fake that easy. Bury it, don't touch it, forget you have it, just look at prices. Yeah. Like if I do anything with like another like with XRP, if I want to like play around with something that takes XRP, like I'm using like a burner wallet, bro. Like I'm using just some kind of random little shitter wallet that like I might not even save the private keys to, you know? ETFs aren't even safe. I mean, no, I mean ETFs are safe. If it's a spot ETF, it's like you're just it's like literally the same thing as owning the asset. It's the same thing. I can't imagine the pain losing such amounts. Hope he's alright mentally. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's like, I mean, it's different. Like, cause you come across people that get scammed for like a couple thousand in crypto, like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. I mean, I think a person losing that can like, I mean, you can lock in and try to bounce back and try to you could bounce back from that, right? But fucking 3 million. Oh my god, dude! Like $3 million, you can put that into a CD and like never have to work again as long as you like already own a home and you live a very minimal lifestyle. I mean, dude, like 3 mil at fucking what 4% on a CD, bro. Like that's 120 grand a year. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. I mean, to lose that's yeah, bro. But then you also have to think about, okay, if this guy has 3 million in XRP, probably has. I would guess he has also like millions locked up in real estate, a 401k, and IRA. So I mean, maybe it's possible. Maybe this is only like 20% of his net worth or something. I don't know, try to maybe look at the bright side because someone that has $3 million in XP, like I think outside of XRP, you're also doing very well. Like if XRP went to zero, like you're the rest of your life is there's millions elsewhere. You know, so he didn't look wealthy, brother. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at you go out to a gas station in the countryside and some guy with some old fucking 1970s Ford and just dirty farmer clothes walks in. That guy's fucking worth like 20, 30 million. You never know. There's nothing like, dude, there's a lot of people you could walk past on the street or in public and you would never know. You would never know, dude. Right? Like he didn't look wealthy. I mean, dude, there's a lot of people that don't look wealthy. I think the smart ones, like, you try not to show it, right? Christopher Moore been waiting for a Cobb stream for months. I can't believe it's finally happened. Yeah, bro, I'm back daily, man. I'm back daily. Honestly, when I take those months long breaks, like I need them because like I had big lifestyle changes and stuff, and working on some other things. So I don't know. I kind of need that time sometimes when especially when XRP is like doing nothing. I mean, fuck, is it like $3 the whole time I was gone? Fuck. But no, I'm back. I really like. There gets to a point where if I don't stream for like 2 months straight, I really start to miss it. I'm like, I need to start streaming. And it's not even like for money. It's just money or anything. It's like I really need to like check in and keep up with my people and like and have conversations about like the current kind of state of the market. That's just it's like good for me. It's like good for me like mentally. You know. I swear to God. Okay, so I've been streaming for like 30% of my life about. It's like you guys are like a piece of my mind now that I need to like interact with. Like no shit, dude. Like I'm not even kidding. The guy got to be dumb as a rock to be giving out information. Common sense. He should have known better. Been doing crypto for many, many years. That's his fault. Yeah. I don't know. It's crypto, bro. People are no matter like what you try to do and educate and help people, like people are always gonna be getting scammed. Like it's just someone's gonna contact them and build all this rapport and make it and gain trust and then you're like hey, those 24 words, yeah, we should really move it into this wallet for some security, and then yeah. Missed the Korean lockdown stream era. That was a blast. Oh, dude. I like I got back from Korea last April. Like I went there for my birthday for 2 weeks. Uh, Stayed in my friend's apartment. Oh, dude, I had so much good food, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I probably splurged like 2 grand. Cause like when I'm in Korea, dude, I want to have good food all the time. Like 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 good food, you know. Oh man, and for the first time over there, uh, I tried it's the Chinese style lamb skewers, and you go to this restaurant and it's like, dude, they give you, there is no menu. There's just soju, beer, lamb skewers, and like some side dishes, and that's it. And then the lamb skewers, you dip it into this oil and then this like red pepper powder and this like oily, salty with the like barbecue lamb. And then you throw a shot of soju after that to kind of cleanse your palate. Oh my god, dude, to die for. So good. So good. And it wasn't even my idea. They took me. They're like, hey, you want to try lamb skewers? I'm like, lamb? I don't think lamb is very bullish in flavor. I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. Did you try barbecue dog? Wolf. Okay, buddy. I mean, now there is still dog restaurants in Korea. Like the Seoul metropolitan government, there is like no dog restaurants, but you start going out more to the boonies, like there is a very clear, you'll see restaurants, boshitang. It's like dog soup, and apparently it's actually expensive. It's like a delicacy. You know, I have like no interest in trying it honestly, just because I love dogs. But yeah, you can you go boonies. Yeah, dude. They're still there. The restaurants. Addison Flash, what's going on, man? Hope to God this is an actual breakout. Blockchain backer, super bearish. To my friend, he's full of shit. Never in history. Bull run ended mid October. He is like logical in his reasons for being bearish. I mean, like, dude, the U.S. economy is not doing good. Like, it's not good. Like, I'm a perma bull on XRP, but I also understand blockchain backers like thesis for like a downside move. Dude, do you know that for all of the GDP growth this year, if you exclude things to do with like data centers, the growth is 0.1%. So yeah, there is some kind of like AI bubble to be popped. You know, I don't know. I'm just a perma bull on XRP. Like, I don't care what's going on. If there's, dude, even like with the lawsuit down to 17 cents, bro, I am always bullish. I don't care. $2 XRP, I am bullish. $3 XRP, I am bullish. A $1 XRP, I am bullish. A 1 penny XRP, I am bullish. A 0 rugged to the floor XRP, I would still be bullish. Like it's just no matter what for me, I'm bullish on it. Best meat I've ever had is the elk I've shot. Never tried elk. Not that much of a Joe Rogan fanboy. Yeah, dude, you hear about the way Joe Rogan talks about elk? He's like, dude, yeah, the elk, man. Ate horse neck sashimi in Japan. Was tasty as well. Damn. Horse neck sashimi. Huh. Matze, are you selling it $8? I would sell a bit at $8. I would probably sell probably go for like a 15-20%er, and that just for some kind of like dump insurance, just in case, you know, got to realize something on my bag, take that fucking get something cool. I don't know. Chris says, you don't have to be a Joe Rogan fanboy to appreciate good, healthy food. Okay, but the reason you tried elk is probably because of Joe Rogan, right? I mean, am I wrong? That's the only place I've ever heard of people like wanting to eat elk is like the Joe Rogan podcast. Roadkill has become my thing. Wrong, bro. Okay, so you yourself tried elk without listening to a Joe Rogan podcast. I've never tried elk. I've been hunting since before I knew who Joe Rogan was. Okay, all right. Damn. All right, bro. All right. I mean, like, what do you eat it? Like, as like a steak or like elk sausage would probably... Elk jerky? I don't know, what is my favorite meat? I mean, my favorite meat is like... It's obviously like it's the Wagyu or Hanu, super expensive cuts of meat. I mean, Wagyu is freaking amazing. I mean, some people don't like Wagyu, but dude, if you try like proper, like not scam Wagyu, because I've gone to a couple of sushi restaurants near me where they're like, oh yeah, we have like Wagyu, and it's like American Wagyu. It's like not even that good. But dude, like, bro, you go to Japan and you get this like little piece of Wagyu for like $50. Oh my god, so good, so good, bro, so good. Venison backstrap is legit. I'd take a New York over Wagyu. Oh, you know what I tried recently that was really fire? Because like new bulldog flavors, I'm very skeptical of, because a lot of new bulldog flavors they can really flop fast, and then grocery stores start just putting them on clearance. But there's a new bulldog flavor, like it's the taco bulldog. And I was sitting in the grocery store and I was just like, I'm like, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll try it, dude. It's like an 8.8 out of 10. Really good. Throw a little bit of cheese in it. Dice up some lettuce and tomatoes, maybe little onions to go on top, bro. Wow, like really good, really bullish, really bullish. Marilla says that's the difference between a city boy versus a country boy. Yeah, dude, I'm a yuppie, bro. I'm a yuppie. I'll be a country boy one day. My dream is a big piece of property with like a modest house on it, like a detached big garage, and then get a fucking 1997 Ford F350 XLT OBS. That would be sick to be on your own property with that truck. Oh my god. Freaking cut off, you freaking straight pipe it. I don't know if diesel, you can't like truly straight pipe legally. Dude, yeah, bro. Bro, look at the Ford OBS market for like the super mint crew cab XLT F350 with the 7.3 in it. Oh my god, bro. And you could get him in manual too. I could LARP as a country boy so good with that, dude. Because after I got the Tacoma, now I really started to understand like why guys just like just get fucking trucks. And now I'm like, oh, dude, I want like a just like an overly large truck, just like a massive truck, dude. Like you can't even park it anywhere. Like it's only good to be parked on like farmland, you know. That's why I can't use Excel. Remember, I'm computer literate. I mean, I can't even use Excel. Always have a truck. Yeah, and my what has it been now? 11 months of truck owner. I mean, Tacoma's not like a real truck. I mean, it is a truck, but you know, it's more like a Civic, but like a truck. I don't know. Yeah, because like the real truck community, like a Tacoma is not a real truck. Real truck don't have spark plugs, but yeah, in my 11 months of truck ownership, I have not had anyone like ask me to use my truck yet. I heard that's the thing. Like when you get a truck, you got all these people coming out like, "Hey, can you help me go pick up the TV? Can you help me move?" But yeah, I used my truck for my move, dude. The truck bed fit 6 Lowe's medium boxes like perfectly, like airtight fit. Bro, I was able to do like a couple of back and forths with that. Perfect, man. Yeah, trucks are bullish, man. A lot of utility. Oh, that's why if you have a truck, don't ever drive into Mexico with it. There's a lot of CCTV and like dash cam videos of people driving trucks to Mexico. And dude, the cartels love them, dude. They love trucks, bro. Any truck, like they freaking love them. That is like that's what they want. So if you drive one into Mexico, there's a chance they could try to roadblock and like steal it from you. Cartel loves trucks, bro. I mean, think about it. Think about all the like logistics of like drug trade, bro. Like, yeah, you want trucks, especially Chevys. Yeah, I don't think they want to take your Ford, but I think Ford trucks are safe. They're probably like, nah, we don't want that shit. I think everything else that they take it. Everyone in Alberta owns a diesel. Hey, deleted rolling coal all day. Hey. Yeah, Cummins all the way. I ain't Goins, but I'm Cummins. All right, we got 238 on XRP. We got 974 on Neptune. I noticed the order books over the last couple of days. The limit order books have gotten really thick. Like you have up to down to 925 is a 21K like on the buy side. Then on the sell side is like about 23K. And I think a lot of these big like couple $1,000 sell limits are these are miners that have mined blocks and they want to sell. But yeah, there's been like a huge arbitrage thing of because I mean the GPU mining market has been like so cooked for so long. I mean, even at like the dream electricity rate, you're still barely making anything. Like you're barely producing anything. So for the longest time, they've been a lot of these GPU guys that are still just like stubborn and like won't leave the game. They've been listing their graphics cards for rent on these like for like AI workloads, and that's like kind of been like the best thing you could do. What ends up happening is this Neptune comes out and then it starts pumping, and then now there's just a bunch of arbitrage of people renting out people's 3090s, 4090s, 5090s for like months, locking it in for months at that current rate they were offering it at, and they're just arbitraging that gap and mining Neptune. It's crazy. This was going to be a good week, but the government shut down shit whack as fuck. I mean, I don't really know for sure. I mean, I think like what? You tell me one person can't go to the SEC office? Like you're telling me government SEC building. Okay, there's just nobody in there. There's just no one in there. Like, come on, there gotta be some people in there, right? Come on. It's one approval. Yo, Merlin with the 499, man. My truck got me out of so many binds. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I'm like truck pilled now. I'm like now when I look at like two-door sports cars, I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? What do you can't do anything with it? You ain't hauling lumber. You ain't picking up a $3,000 John Deere and putting it in the truck bed. You can't. I mean, really, like two-door sports car. Like I've never liked two-door like sports cars in the first place, even though I've had them. I really started to like the four-door sports cars because, like, okay, it's fast, it's cool, but hey, you got four doors, bro. You got logistics you can do. You can move people, you can move things with it, right? But now I'm just like, dude, I'm truck pilled. I'm truck pilled, dude. And then if you get a truck cap on like a super long bed, now you have all this covered cargo space. But yeah, truck caps are pretty pricey, especially for a paint match. But yeah, Merlin, for sure. Let me hit the super like on that. Sapporo and sushi time. Hey, USMCPD, what's going on, man? Yeah, next time I go to Japan, dude, I am not staying in Tokyo. Tokyo is like, I don't know. Like when you go to Japan, like you have to go to Tokyo. I mean, you gotta like actually see the city like for yourself in person. It is pretty wild, but next time I go to Japan though, I am going somewhere that's not Tokyo, not Osaka. I want to go to like just some big city that's like a normal big city that has like no tourist attraction, just like some regular shit. Like I want to go to Sapporo in the absolute dead of winter, like, and just eat like hot ramen all day or something, you know? That's what I want to do. I mean, I think like snowy downtown Sapporo would be a vibe. Dude, there's a lot of if you get into some of these travel YouTubers, they go to like these places that are like massive cities with like some of the biggest tech malls in the world. And like, dude, they're not a tourist attraction. Like you never would have known the name of the city. There's like somewhere it's like 4 hours north of Tokyo on the East Coast. And it's not a tourist attraction at all, but it's like still a really big city with a massive tech mall, like a 9-story tech mall, all computers and like toys and stuff. Would you go to a wrestling show in Japan? I don't know. Winter Dreams, you could probably get a job with just a truck. I mean, I imagine, right? That's really like, I mean, what type of work? Like construction or like a small local lawn care company? You'd be like, hey, yeah, I don't need a company truck. Can you just use mine? Yeah, you probably get hired with just that. I don't know. What's the freelance hauling? Oh, people buy box trucks for that. You don't need a CDL for like the U-Haul kind of thing. You can buy them on auction, just like old box trucks that aren't getting used anymore. Yeah, you can buy massive box trucks and they do not take a CDL, which I mean, I think they should. Some of these like 20-foot ones, I'm like, bro, you probably should need a CDL for that. But yeah, do like freelance hauling. Yeah, dude, I think even like Lowe's, Home Depot, they hire because the guys that dropped off my washer and dryer, dude, they just had some regular box truck, and then they're not even like they're not like employees of like Home Depot or Lowe's. They're just like freelance. Yeah, freelance hauling, like DoorDash on like a much bigger scale, like hauling like fridges and washers, dryers, appliances, fucking lumber, you know. Chris Trebler, I gotta go to work. Peace out, lads. XRP to the boon. USMCPD, Busan was fun, way cheaper than Japan. Yeah, Busan is wild, bro. Busan is just a freaking. But I honestly, I would almost go as to say that like, Busan is better than Seoul, maybe even Tokyo. Honestly, like Busan is fucking fun. But Busan is crazy. Everyone's driving all fast and wild, and like the people aren't like in Busan. People are not scared to like confront you. You know, like they're known to have more of like a stern kind of like what do you call that personality? It's like really like upfront, like you know they're gonna say what they think. Yeah, Busan's a great time. That is like a it's almost like an Asian Florida almost. It's really crazy over there. But the hotel I always stay at is right south of Busan Station is the Ramada Encore. That is my favorite hotel, dude. They got a built-in into the building. They've got like built-in gym, sauna, rooftop pool, underground PC cafe, floor level convenience store, dude. And it's like 40, $50 a night if you're in like the tourist like off season. So nice, dude. And you can just ask them like, hey, like, can I get a room high up for like a super cool view? Yeah, dude. USMC PD. We need a Cobb Korea $10 meetup party, dude. I'd be down, bro. I'd be down. Anyone use the Japanese mini pickups, K trucks? They're starting to get like a cult following here in the States now. I've seen them a couple of times. Like people, yeah, dude. Like those are the trucks. Those are like the Asia work trucks, man. Like construction workers, they all yeah, all those K trucks, and then you can get them with really long beds too. I think like 8-foot beds they come with. You can get them at. Yeah, see, because the thing with the states is, yeah, if you're gonna import a car from another country, it needs to be 25 years or older, and that was like that was a car brand like lobby to make sure that like they didn't have to have competition from the world. Um, because yeah, bro, if we could get Chinese cars, bro, I think they would clean up our market. I really think they would. The prices they have some of these EVs at, and then the designs they're doing with them, bro. Like I think if China was allowed to sell cars here, they would do very well. I think they would do really well. Are we going above $3 again? Oh, for sure. What's up, right guy? USMCPD, how's your meme coin doing? I drop, dude. It's at like 4.6 mil right now. It's at like 1.9 like a week ago. Yeah, right, guy. My league account is cooked, bro. I keep leaving games. I'm on like a 2 week queue ban. God, dude. See, I've just been playing DayZ recently. I can play DayZ right now on stream. I just know if I try to pull off a gaming stream, I will actually go down to like 50 viewers. That's the only reason I don't really want to do it. But yeah, DayZ is fun. It's like a proper like adult game. Like you're not having fun in DayZ. You're just like trying to survive. which is what makes it fun. Randy, I'm killing it at my corporate position with Costco. Bro, Costco has the like lowest turnover rate with employees. Like people that get in with Costco, like stay working at Costco. I mean, the CEO of Costco right now, he started out as a regular just Costco employee and has worked his way up over time to CEO. And it seems like you get really good pay, you get really good benefits. And I feel like there's with Costco there is genuinely like a you work here for a long time, like you will get promoted. You will like you are going to move up in the company. Yeah, they have a really, really low turnover rate with employees. People get hired by Costco, dude. The Costco I've been going to, like my whole life and stuff, bro, I still see people there that just have been working there for 10 years and they don't quit. Yeah, Costco is just probably one of the most well-ran companies in the world. Because like Costco is perfect for I mean if you just need like a little bit of groceries, like you don't really go to Costco. But I mean if you have like nothing in the pantry or fridge or freezer, and it's like, bro, you go to Costco, yeah, you're probably gonna spend like freaking $300-400, but dude, you're gonna get a lot of food. You're gonna get a lot of stuff for that. That will last a long time, bro. I'm still on this same pack of freaking toilet paper from like 8 months ago I bought. And then the Scott towels, I just recently ran out of those and had to refill. But I literally had that pack of Scott towels for like the whole year. And the toilet paper, I'm still like, oh my god. Because I think people that are like anti Costco, they're just like, they give this whole like, oh, every time you have to go, yeah, you spend so much money, like you have to buy so much. And it's like, yeah, like you're spending a lot when you go there, but like the per unit price you're paying, and then you compare that to what like Walmart charges, dude. Like, I used to think Walmart was a good deal until I went to Costco. I'll just say that. Yeah. Yeah, Randy, $32 in 4 years working any position. 32, dude, 32 an hour, dude. That's solid. Opening 40 stores a year worldwide. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, that is my favorite company. I mean, dude. For me, like going to Costco, does anyone else feel like this? Like when you go to Costco, dude, it's like an amusement park for adults. It's like Disneyland for like adults, dude. You fucking walk in, like, right when you walk through the door, it's usually like all the like super like manager special deal stuff, and then got the tech section. You got a bunch of computers and monitors and a phone section and a jewelry gold section. And you walk right into all this, there's just everything there, dude. Just everything. I got my PC from Costco. Freaking dude, best PC I've ever had. Best pre-build I've ever purchased for Black Friday. Yeah, I gotta clean some dust off this thing. But so yeah, I bought the PC for on Black Friday for basically $2,000. That was retail. And the same PC on Amazon they were trying to go for like 2,500. 4080 Super, 7900X, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte SSD. Right, brick shithouse power supply. It's just a great PC. And then after you're done shopping at Costco, then the best thing is you hit the food court for like $5 worth of food, and it's freaking amazing, bro. It's amazing. It's the best. Rusty says, I just retired from Costco, and the benefits and retirement plan they give us is the golden standard. Wow. But it's great because she's still covered for benefits, life insurance, etc. Their pay raises are worked into how many hours you've worked. Every few thousand hours, you get a raise no matter what. Yeah, no wonder they have such low employee turnover. Bro, like when you hire people and you take care of them, you reward them for their work. I mean, dude, that no surprise people stay working there, man. Yeah, dude. Costco's a great company, man. Yo, and like have you guys seen the videos on like Costco Japan, Costco Korea? Like you could go travel there with your American Costco card. You could take that there and they'll scan it, and then you still get in, bro. That Costco card works worldwide. Yeah, I gotta try that Japanese Costco food court, man. It is like the greatest company alive. I swear to God. Like, it seems like the people who work there are happy, and the people who shop there are happy. It's perfect. Dude, pizza and a soda, hot dog, chicken bake. I don't know. Recently, the chicken bakes, I'm getting the vibe they like changed the recipe on it a bit to like cut costs. I mean, it's because sometimes I get like some bad chicken bakes, they just won't be good. Sometimes they'll be like, I don't know. A couple times I got some like undercooked ones, and I'm just like trash. But like the last one I had was like the gold standard, like the perfect one. Yeah, every 6 months of hours worked as a pay increase. Wow. Wow, dude. That's awesome, Randy. Yeah. And I imagine part of their benefits is like you get some kind of you get Costco stock, like options maybe, or just Costco stock. Yeah, I mean I don't know. Costco market cap is already like half a trillion, but I think that is the most obvious like company that's going to go to a trillion. I really think so. I really think that is like the most obvious 2x that exists. That is going to be $1 trillion company. But we're in crypto where like 2x is not even special. We've had our dopamine receptors like ruined by crypto pumps. But I think Costco, that's the most obvious future $1 trillion company. People able to get an education at Costco and a lawyer too. Wow. Damn. Winter Dreams 279. I built a PC myself, but it's quite the hassle. I built a PC myself once, and I'll just never do it again. They're just... When you put together a PC yourself, there's always like some problem that you're just going to have. And it's going to take you freaking 10, 12 hours of searching Reddit for this like super specific problem you're having. I personally just only get pre-builds just because it's plug and play. And I get it, like the PC purist nerds are like, no, you have to build your own PC that's personalized to you. And it's like, bro, really, just give me good specs and plug and play and a good price. That's all I care about. PC building is kind of fun in itself. I mean, it is, but it's also, I mean, it's not easy. It's hard, dude. It's like, I don't know. There's just so much shit you have to do. Just so much shit you have to do. I mean, now like a GPU like mining rig, like yeah, you can't pre-build that. You have to do it yourself. So it is fun in the sense that like this is the only path you can take. But pre-builds are like they're getting so good now and mass produced because like pre-builds used to get a lot of hate because these companies would cheap out on like certain parts. Like they would do like a cheap RAM, cheap power supply, But it's starting to seem like now if you get like a super reputable brand's pre-build like MSI, like dude, everything in the PC, it's not cheap, dude. I mean, my freaking water-cooled CPU has RGB on it. It doesn't even need to have that. It's got RGB water cooler. So if you get a reliable, just a well-known brand's pre-build, like don't do like the Cyber Power. Those ones are shit because they're going to cheap out on like a lot of things. For maximum profit, but yeah, after you get to the buyer position, you get stock options. Ooh. All right, XRP. Got Bitcoin up 1%. Seems like everything's up like 1 or 2%. Did this coin just randomly come up into the top 10? What is this? Mantle? This has to be a new coin. Where did this come from? What is this? Huh? Bybit, Upbit. Okay, they got good volume from Korea. What is that? Okay, I see ERC20. They've got their own like text image for 3.25 billion circulating, 6.2 max. Why is MT price today? Bybit partnership deepens utility. Supply squeeze from staking. Nearly 69% MNT circulating supply is staked. Technical I mean, what is this? Mantle? Huh. I just haven't seen this before. Or maybe I have, but maybe they rebranded the logo. It's been out since 2024. Okay, so this is relatively new. What? It's old? 4 years later, XRP fucking shillers. And yeah, we've been correct, dude. Outperforming Bitcoin year over year. What are you talking about? What is this Mantle? That was migrated 1-to-1 on Mantle. Okay, I don't know. Korea's really liking this coin. They're pushing a lot of volume. They're the biggest fiat volume on as usual. Mantle skin. What? Huh. I don't know. I'd like to learn more about what that even is. Yeah, Neptune Cash still at 10. I'd like to see it like more exchanges list this, because like having only one exchange, that's like really yay. Need like some more exchanges. But yeah, I'm in this since like $7. 6 years in at 19 cents, still waiting. Tired of waiting. So you're tired of waiting because you entered at 19 cents and now it's up more than like 14, 15x from those levels? It's like I get the tired of waiting. I mean, you don't have to keep holding, dude. I mean, you're up. Like, I mean, your position is up like massive. In the grand scheme of like long-term investing, like you've been like in massive success. I want to go jet shopping. Well, how about you cool your jets first, okay? Then maybe you're gonna get there. All right. All right, fellas. I'm gonna call that it for today's stream. Get back on it tomorrow. Try to stream a little bit more like in the afternoon time. I feel like this next week's going to be pretty good. This is probably going to be the rebound week, recovering from the flash crash. All right, guys. Mac, I got 350,000. So what the fuck are you complaining about? You're almost at 1 million, dude. You're almost there. And by the way, don't even talk about your bags in chat. It's not smart. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.